Hey guys, we're here in Irvine. Let me see here. You can't see my van, I don't think, but I'm parked out front. Um, Actually, you can see the rear end of it. Anyway, they have three outlets out. They have the garbage disposal outlet is out, the dishwasher, and the one on the end of the countertop. Three outlets are out. So the first thing we do is Vinny accidentally. Huh?
You need a wire nut on.
Oh, look at that. Vinny accidentally turned this one off, so we're going to turn it back on. But he's going to go through. We don't get in here and start testing breakers to try to make that outlet work. What we do is we don't touch nothing at first, and we start with our tester and see if there's any breakers that say on, but they're not. So, and look at that, Vinny said, look at that wire. What I like about this Wiggy that he's this corded tester is it's about 28 years old or something, 20 years old, probably older. But what I like is you don't have to read it. You can feel the vibration, and you can feel the difference between 110 vibration and 220 vibration. I mean 120 and 240. You can feel the difference, and you can have that in your hand and just everything is on.
Yeah,
everything is on.
Yeah.
Okay, do me a favor. I want to see if there's any back feed on that wire. Put ground off on something, and then test that wire up there that's loose. Nothing?
Just continuity.
Okay, good. So we'll cap that later. With that being said, every outlet is putting out, guys. So what we'll do, he's going to go through it because I was talking.
One thing is interesting is this one's missing a line. But it could be purpose.
Yeah, it could be a bad breaker, and they put a new breaker in, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So no big deal. All right, so we're not here to fix his whole. We're here for a service call, and we're not here to rewire his whole thing here. So we'll just leave it safer by putting a wire nut on there. So now let's go start check. So what I would say, guys, is I'm going to start off looking at the garbage disposal outlet, because that's off, and then you got the garbage disposal. Then you got the
Like this.
dishwasher.
Here's your water.
I got it. And then right over here, you got your end of the countertop is not working. I'm going to take a shot at the garbage disposal and check that one, because that's the most used one. And it's the one that pulls. Anyway, I'm going to start there, and then we'll go to the one on the end. And because I'm thinking it's probably going to feed it. It's probably going to feed it this way. Garbage disposal, dishwasher, and end of countertop. All right, let's go check this out, Vinny. Guys, I'm going to go outside and flip the breaker after he goes through it. Okay, guys, we turned on the breaker for the garbage disposal, and none of the wires. There's the circuit for the outlet. How many wires are on the outlet?
In and out.
Oh, it is in and out.
Yeah.
Okay, so this ain't a dedicated out breaker. If it was dedicated, you'd probably just have two wires on it, and that would be that. So something.
I'm gonna still put tape around it.
Yeah, tape it up. And so basically, when we turned on the power, none of the wires are working. Even the ones that are bundled in the back aren't working. So something is wrong before it. This isn't working. This one's not working. And this outlet right here is not working. So we're going to go here next and just check it out. Okay, all the outlets upstairs. There's a bathroom above the kitchen. That GFCI is working. And remember, that breaker is off, so if it was on the circuit, that would be off. Okay, this switch, guys, to the right, this is for the garbage disposal. This is for the light. All right, this box here is, look, this one here is for the light. That's on the one on the right is for the light up above us. This one's for the garbage disposal. So we're going to turn the breaker back on and see if the wire that's feeding that switch is hot or not. Okay, guys, we found it. Basically, when we seen that the breaker also controlled the light above us, and of course, here's the garbage disposal switch as well. We opened up this one. And you know how I'm always talking about how I hate stab locks? Well, here's a stab lock that failed. And basically, The light would work when we turned the breaker on, but this wouldn't. But yet it had power jumping from here to the switch. So that was good. But the power coming in and going down to the garbage disposal and to the other two, the dishwasher and the end outlet, had failed right here. So Vinny is going to repack this mess. And then he's going to put in 2 brand new outlets. And we're probably going to pigtail. Instead of having 3 wires come in here, we're just going to have 2, and we're going to pigtail the other ones and push them way to the back. I'll show you when he's done. Okay, guys, he's cleaning up the box just so you can let him see what you got going on in there, how much there is going on in there. He's going to clean all that up and pigtail it so we don't have stab locks coming out of the back of the other
This one jumping in there.
Yeah, he's going to clean it up quite a bit.
The grounds were facing this way.
Okay, he cleaned it all up. He wire nutted all the grounds. I don't know if you remember seeing before, the ground was coming here and it had a big long piece sticking out. Could hit anything. So he bundled up the blacks, he bundled up the whites, he bundled up the grounds, and now we only have 2 wires coming to each switch.
Ground.
Yeah, and the ground. So anyway, this is a much better installation now. Okay, guys. Vinny has everything wired up, as you saw in there, and everything's working. The only thing, we want to put this panel back together, but we don't like this wire just hanging around like that. So he's going to go ahead and snip it, wire nut it, put some tape, and pack it away. So that was a very nice, clean job. So now we'll go ahead and put this panel back together. And, you know, we're not here to clean up this mess here. We're not, the management company don't want me doing things that they're going to have to explain to the owner. The owner is very minimal. Everything's all cleaned up. We asked them, I don't have any dead front covers, but I told them next time I come, I'll bring them a couple. We got a note of that. I don't want to just raise them all up because there's a chance when you pull these breakers out, you're going to need new breakers because they're brittle and break, and then the owner's going to say, well, it was just fine the way it was. So we don't, instead of moving breakers, we'll just put some covers in there. All right, that's it for this. He's all done in there. We're just going to clean up our mess, and then we got to go to Home Depot and pick up materials that we used yesterday. I need to replace that 60 amp breaker, and with that being said, we've got one small job that we were supposed to do today, but the lady said that she needed to do something and if we could do it tomorrow. So tomorrow I have 2 small jobs. I have an ice maker line, and I have an electrical issue. I guess a breaker keeps popping. All right, guys, talk to you later. All right, he's closing everything up. The switches are nice and straight. They're flushed out, a hair above the plate, which I like. So that's about it, guys.